Hold up. I need to restart my game. The audio is not working. I don't know why Counter-Strike is a certain way with audio.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, like what was going on with
You can like set the audio device per application. Because like it is a common thing where like if you switch your audio device, and Windows might switch it for a bunch of reasons, and a thing is already open, it won't automatically switch to the new audio device. But I think you can manually switch it through like a.
Okay, let's do level 25 on.
I think
I just joined Kurt's game.
Sport unnecessary.
I'm already. I think.
And then I'm gonna have one.
I wasn't.
24.
Now I'm in.
Mirage? Or Death?
Yeah.
Or both?
I got some smoke that I learned.
Let's do Mirage.
Gotta pull up my smoke videos.
I just watched War Owl's like video today on the new smokes. I didn't realize they were bigger.
Yeah, they're bigger. Yeah.
In this shit, it is technically it's impossible to not have at least a little gap in jungle smoke.
Yeah.
Which is brutal. Whereas,
Yeah, there are a lot of smokes that are like easier that I heard.
Yeah, just because the smokes themselves are bigger. It's also not possible to fully smoke in dust too, like underpass when you're trying to defend car and shit. But in CS2, it just a single smoke can just get you there.
Oh.
Hey, mic check. Microphones.
I got one.
Anyone else got a mic?
I keep doing the exact same swing. I'm getting domed because I'm doing the same swing.
Alright, looks like we're CT. Does anyone have any positions they want?
I'll go A.
I'll go A as well.
Sounds good. Unless anybody wants mid, I'll go mid. Everyone else go B.
I'll buy smoke on A and smoke ramp. I'm gonna do my new ramp smoke. My new ramp smoke.
I see blue just
You run
staring
full
at me.
speed with grenades as knife?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think only with the bomb.
Okay. Perfect smoke ramp. Let's go. I think.
Rotating to B.
Yeah.
Rotating.
Saw one van.
You left. Arches.
Damn, one's on me. When you start defusing? I think it's too late. Yeah, when you just had to start defusing there. Too slow. We lose a lot of rounds for just like not like we lose a lot of rounds while being alive. All right, we force here, and then we we'll save next round, assuming we lose this one. But buy what you can.
I got a knife kill, so I can full buy.
Nice. Yeah, you do go slower with nades.
I'll flash mid. Flashing.
One top mid with a scout.
Oh, is that cat?
I think that. Rotating B.
Not seeing anything, cat.
Oh, fuck. Bottom mid.
Oh yeah. Bomb is connector.
Okay, I'm going back.
Whoa.
My spray was so bad.
Yeah, I think you were moving, maybe. Because
Oh,
like,
maybe
the
I was.
crosshair was on him. Save.
Don't buy, don't buy.
Oliver, I guess that's fine. He gets money.
I'll get a flash. Actually,
Jay
I'm not even
saved
gonna get
last
a flash.
round, so he's getting a shotgun, I guess. Alright.
Yeah, I try to get over like 2,500.
Ramp.
Oh, they're rushing A. Ramp. Tetris and bottom ramp.
Oh, and one heaven.
Tetris guy is lit.
Dropped a revolver. Oh, this guy's just using just auto shotty.
He did get a revolver kill.
Yeah, he did. Ooh, almost. Good
Got
try,
2
good
kills.
try.
That's good. Good save round. Got loads of money.
Don't need helmets.
Buying a defuse kit for A.
Flash
Sweet.
mid current.
If yeah, I get it. Nice. Fuse can on
Let's
B.
get it, boys. Flash mid. Look like a bee.
Killed one mid. Rotating B. Bombs down.
Apps.
Yeah, bombs apps. I think I dinked him. I'm low health, I'm not gonna peek. Nice.
Yeah.
Good round.
Did I buy a helmet?
No.
Probably don't need it. Because they won the first 3 rounds, I assume they have money for
Yeah.
more AKs.
Up flash mid.
Yep.
Flashing.
3 top mid. They're hit a lot. Damn, he threw a grenade in. Bomb is chair. God, you just ran out there.
Tons. Bottom mid.
Oh, that was.
I think the bigger issue.
Damn. You heard him there. He could have done that better. I think we can buy again. Yeah, we should be able to buy again.
Yeah, I have tons of money.
I'm gonna try to op.
I'll smoke Palace Mason.
Okay.
And flash mid current.
Sounds good.
Flash mid. Oh, they flashed
Flashing
A.
Killed one top mid. Just gonna watch mid.
One Tetris. Got him. I just
Oh,
walked right
whoa,
past him.
what the fuck? I did not. Damn, one ramp.
Ramp.
Ugh, he's on A side.
Probably A. Probably A.
Nice.
Nice.
That was great.
The click.
Kit.
Kurt, could you buy me? Someone buy me?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Facts.
Let's go, fellas.
I'm flashing mid.
I hear it a lot. Apartments.
Rotating.
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 One's through.
One balcony.
One's tagged with an op. He's through apartments. One's through apartments.
There's still one mid.
Bombs down apartments.
Nice.
Shit, I had to reload. That was unfortunate. Only 5 bullets. I got 3 that round though. This op is pretty good.
Can someone buy?
I can get you. Oh yeah, you got
I
it.
got it. Flashing mid. I'll smoke. Oh, never mind.
Killed one top mid.
Bomb is mid.
Oh yeah, bomb down mid.
I don't know. I'll peek mid.
Killed another top mid. Yeah, I'm watching top mid. The op.
Pushing up.
And stealth.
Tons.
Oh, I love trapping.
Yeah, tons.
Yo,
Is bomb still mid?
60 his ass.
Bomb's still mid.
Okay, I'll just hold an angle.
Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. You got it, Kurt.
I see no reason to push this with the op. I don't. It's not worth losing the gun.
Nah, you gotta trust Kurt. You gotta believe in yourself, Kurt. How else will you join phase?
I think I heard
The
him.
last one is tons.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
one
he
is
was
tons. I heard him go up though, so he's probably going towards apartments.
Come on, Kurt. Come
Nah,
on, Kurt.
nah, I'm not pushing
Come
that.
on, Kurt.
There's no
Come
reason
on,
to.
Kurt. Oh, you got your fans waiting for you. Come on, Kurt. Hit that gun.
All good.
Think
Yeah.
about the clip value. Think about it. Ooh, come on. It was last
I
round,
mean,
Kurt.
even
Couldn't have done it for the one time.
even if I jump in and no scope, it's still not very cool. It's just a close-up no scope with an op.
Hey man, it's the thought behind it that matters.
That's
It's the
true. You're right.
moment.
You're right. You know, you've been
Should've
right this
shot
whole time, and I'm
360.
sorry. Okay. Everybody go B, except I am going to go A with
Me.
yellow. Yeah. And we're gonna fake.
Alright, we're gonna make a bunch of noise at A.
Yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of noise.
Up to B, but then shift walk.
Yeah. Be quiet there. You want to hear their rotate because usually people run off when they think it's an A rush. Flashing you in.
Stairs.
They just went tunnels.
What?
Catwalk.
Oh shit! Behind us.
One of them got into T-spawn somehow. Why'd they go tunnels? I mean, it works, but let's go through apartment.
Should I plant B?
Yeah, plant B.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's 5-on-2. 7-1.
What a fucking weird round.
Yeah, they just didn't listen.
It's so the fake is like it's so like counter meta.
Yeah.
That is to rush everything.
Market.
Last one, market. Alright, that seemed to work. I say we do the same thing. But with gun or with...
It only worked because I was there.
Okay.
Nah, I'm shit.
True. That was
Tech 9.
it was a weird round. Oh, you had a tech, dude. We have to start doing Tech 9 runs again.
Tech 9s are great.
This shit's so sick.
Here, Mason, Mason, give me. Let me give you the bomb. There you go. I'm gonna be late on my smoke.
Woo!
Be careful not to peek much.
Orange just going mid. Blue's going tons.
Yeah.
Just going by myself. They pushed B, so I'm gonna run in.
God, there's
No
reason,
way.
no reason to go onto site. We don't have a bomb. You just gave him an AK.
shit. Oh shit.
So- I'm going apartments. Okay, cool.
Bonus round.
Yeah, I'll just keep my fucking SMG. Get some
Someone
goddamn
buy a
money.
gun and drop one.
Got a USPS.
Can someone go apps with me? But sneaky slow.
We're going slow. Yeah.
Smoking it. They're robbing you, watch out.
We can
Yeah.
wait it out.
There's a peeking catwalk right now.
Fuck, I don't have a flash.
I have a flash. Fuck.
Where
They're
the
hiding.
fuck was he?
He was just probably hiding under the window. We got wiped.
Oh, really? God damn.
Yeah. I still like don't even know where he was.
He was probably under a apartment window.
God,
No.
this is fucking
Come on,
shotgun.
Kurt. Kurt, I know.
God. A second ago, I just did like, it was such a fast, like it was such a good shot, and I just fucking,
I think we gotta save.
Oh shit, I bought. My bad, my bad.
No.
I thought we all had enough, but I'm a fool. Gotta
I
improvise.
guess. Yeah, I guess we force.
I'm just getting, no, I'm saving.
All right.
But, it looks like everyone
with
bought.
people with AKs and
Fuck,
try to
yeah.
get their weapons if they die.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even buy it. I only bought a single flash. Okay, that's a pick. We can run off that. And that's a gun.
I think I'm smoking CT, if it works.
Yeah, looks good.
It worked. Let's go.
Watch out, there's a guy heaven.
Oh, fuck. He's still.
Oh, fuck me.
All heaven. God damn it. I thought you were getting heaven, Mason.
Yeah, I thought. Basically, he said heaven, and then I heard someone die, and then I was like, I just assumed it was the enemy who died. Foolish.
Alright, we can buy now. Should be able to, yeah.
Maybe we go A.
Crucial round.
I'm gonna smoke CT. I'm gonna flash.
Flash in.
The triple flash. The quadruple flash. One stairs.
Should I take bomb B or A? I'm going B with the bomb. No, fuck. I don't know.
We only saw one A.
Alright.
Now there's two.
Alright, one connector.
They're probably rotating them.
Did you hear one stairs?
It's one heaven, one heaven.
What, that stairs? I thought that was to my left.
Yeah, I don't know if your
We gotta
headset's
save.
fucked or what, but you're directional.
Let's save.
I like didn't hear one stairs at all.
Alright, blue just bought.
Yeah, saving. Get a smoke.
I made sure to say to save really early so that people would save. They did not.
I'm gonna run it B. Smoke A, run it B. See, they rotated
Yeah.
a lot last time.
Yeah, yeah. Orange is basically making noise on A. This is a fake,
He's on
technically.
catwalk.
Holy shit, he's fucking them up.
Oh my god, he pushed through. He was behind you guys.
Yeah, he pushed fucking through.
Alright, let's go. Let's just run. That was hilarious.
I think he's. Oh, nice.
Holy
Let's
shit.
go. Gun
Grab
here?
that gun. Yeah.
Okay, that was swaggy.
Damn it, I didn't get to the gun.
Let's
Hold
do that. Let's do an A fake. Let's do an A fake again.
on. Sure, I'll be a faker.
I
I'll
everyone
fake
else-
too.
Okay, everybody else go B. Come be with me.
Okay, never mind. Kurt in orange. Orange.
We're gonna slow down now, Adam.
Alright, blue's just going tons. Classic. Not listening.
Yeah, I know this team.
Blood. There's one cat, maybe. Oh shit.
Fuck me. Well, I
I got the
flash
trade,
in.
though.
Maybe plant. I don't know if there's anyone else there.
Nope. Perfect.
Hold on, Kurt.
3v3. That should
Y'all
favor
can
us.
just, yeah, run in. There's no one between there and apps.
Got one.
Apps.
Market.
Fuck me.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was just low health. Does he have a kit?
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Time to maybe get a tie. Blue is forcing with a good wheel.
I mean,
Think
match
could've-
point. Gotta.
Well, I mean, I
Anybody-
could
Does anybody
have
want
boxed
to?
him.
There's an AK.
We could try B execute. Haven't really tried that much. I know smoke for window.
Will you take that AK? Oh, if you have one, it's fine. Let's wait out if they molly.
No, I don't. I think we gotta, cause they might be pushing in other places. Smoking. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Fuck me, dude.
Oh my god, everyone just.
I
died.
don't know how to do B, get through apartments.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It's part of why I'm like, maybe we should just be playing Dust too. Oh, bummer. Cause, yeah, we really just don't understand B at all. Yeah, we should play mid more, I think. We didn't try mid at all.
Yeah. Plus, we can do a bunch of like mid smokes.
Yeah.
Can I play another?
I'm down.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I actually don't like B on Mirage like, at all, and I never have.
Wait. I ranked up.
Nice.
Nice.
but we lost.
Yeah, and you bottom fragged.
What the fuck? I literally ranked up.
Well, it's good to know that I'm also hopefully getting a little bit of rank juice from that.
Should we stick to Mirage or should we try some Dust?
Yeah, let's go Dust. Like, being CT or T on B, I just don't enjoy,
Mm.
which is kind of unfortunate. I just really like A and mid. Dust overall is pretty. I like both sides on Dust.
I like playing arches into cat is really fun on B. It's just Van is like famously not the most fun to play. Anchoring B
Yeah.
is rough because you're just like doing nothing unless they go B, in which case you're falling back and waiting.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I gotta go to sleep after this one. I probably should have done it anyway, but oh well.
Let's roll.
Hey, mics? Any mics?
I got one.
Yeah, but I don't use it.
Cool. Let's see, we're starting CT. Do you have a preference of what site you want to go to, Yellow?
I'm almost always A.
Yeah, you can play it. It's totally cool. Just blue have a mic. Alright, Mason, do you want to go B?
Okay.
Alright, and then Todd, you can go B with Mason, and I'll fill in.
Okay.
Unless
I'll
our
go B.
dude goes. Alright, looks like I'm filling to mid.
I actually.
Oh,
It's
tons.
a B play. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where am I getting shot from? Where the fuck? No idea where I was getting shot from. Oh, okay, there was one behind. I was like, this guy can't use a pistol. Alright, we forced this round, because we won't be able to full buy even if we save, so just buy everything you can. If we lose this round, we'll save next round. Going scout, because I'm playing mid. This guy loves kits. And y'all love switching sites, apparently.
Awesome.
I mean, they went B last time, right? One cat.
Fucking hell, dude.
3A. Oh shit.
Rotating.
Killed 2 and I tagged 1.
Yeah.
I could not hit a shot. Damn, that was actually really close. If I
That was
did
Yeah.
some more
a great save round.
save. That was a force
Or that was a
round,
great force round, yeah.
but yeah, it was close. We can try. Let's try pushing mid. 3 of us can push mid.
I'm gonna keep going B.
Oh, okay, never mind. One
Oh.
hopping down mid. And that's really annoying.
Oh, 1 tons at least. Might have been a fake.
Pushing double doors mid.
Oh, they're cat. They're cat.
Landing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hurt him. One long. Diffuse. Nice.
Top here.
Yeah, grab it. I'll
There we go.
take it since I'm playing mid, unless somebody else wants it. You're playing A long.
You think we should get helmet right now or no?
Oh, whoops, I bought helmet.
I don't
I
think
feel like,
so.
yeah, that might work. I don't know.
I don't think you need helmet because, you know, they won the first 2 rounds. I think they,
Yeah. They also might just be stupid with their economy. I don't know.
damn it, I got killed on long, cat. Fuck, he just 1D'd me off cat. Then we got some long.
Did they go A?
Yeah, A and there was one cat. They're gonna be planting A soon, I think. It's car. Car's dead.
God fucking damn it, that was so bad.
It was just, yeah.
I don't know if I fully reloaded.
Good.
Okay, I did. I thought I can't.
Nice.
Nice. That's the round.
They'll flip.
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah, I fucking killed one on cat, but just got 1D'd at the same time because there were 2 of them. Damn. Just a nice shot.
Round.
I'll grab the op.
Someone draw my pistol.
I'll grab the op. Oh no. Not what I meant to do. One might be cat. Let's get someone else on A. Bomb A.
Coming.
Watch cat.
No way, dude. You could smoke over there, maybe? It's the other side of the bomb.
Are they both there? Mangled.
I don't think we know where they're.
Oh, he's got an off.
Okay, they are both there.
Flash.
I'm up and down long.
Should I look
Ooh.
somewhere else? Oh, he's there.
Was at least, yeah, a second ago. Oh my god, dude.
What was he doing?
He was being
Double
a
ops.
good
Let's
ball.
go.
Yeah, do it. I'm so
Did I,
rich.
like-
Let me buy you, Todd. Ah, shit.
Oh shit.
Should I keep the op? I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
I can op B.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll go. Well, you should go A maybe, and I'll hold down B.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll
yeah,
go
that
A
makes
long,
sense.
I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Hopping
down A
along's
long.
great.
Kurt will go mid.
Where should I sit? Car?
Oh fuck. B. They opt B.
That's a scout.
Oh. Wait, really?
Oh, he jumped over.
Oh shit, right there. Mid.
Fuck. He rotated to B.
Bomb is here. Bomb is here and mid.
Yeah, that's the scout.
Do we know if they're both in there?
I don't know.
Yellow's covering nothing. It's unfortunate.
I'm worried about getting flanked or something.
It's got my op. Okay, one's opping that thing. It's covering more than nothing at all.
Alright, we got a why not?
Left side.
Gonna be mid. Left side.
The
Oh.
what? Whoops. Accidentally switched the gun. That's fine.
What's left side?
Could someone run or
Just
something?
to your left. Yeah, 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 I got
Oh.
you.
That sounded like a call out. Like left side.
I mean, you could hear him as well.
Oh, I need to turn my volume up then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we didn't have any. You were the only one alive. We only had the intel on your stream. Rotating to A. Oh, what a shot. Damn it. Let me try going cat. Oh, fuck, what?
Fuck, it was planted. Oh, it was planted A.
I think so, yeah.
One with an op at car.
Fuck, I killed one. It's car.
Fuck. Yeah.
Two ops.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough. Money's bad, let's save one. That guy insta-buys a kit. Oh, you're right. My bad. Yeah. Buy anything you can. I'm guessing they're gonna go A because they have so many ops.
pushing up A. I don't see any.
Fuck me. One in CT spawn. God, I just don't know how this smoke fucking shit works. Op is on B. Nice. They're on B. Wait for your guy. Ooh, one behind. They're walking out. Teammate is a kid who's also just fucking playing. Might have it. Oh,
No.
if you had bought a kit, but yeah, you had no money. Your teammate was just playing tunnel, so that's not really much you can do there. And I'm gonna wait tunnels and hope that they come to me. Sucks. Nobody pushes the bomb. Alright. Let's try a fake. We'll have me and Orange. That's you, Todd. Go B. Everybody else go A. Everybody go A, but basically just wait outside of the or in the double doors, and we're just gonna make noise B to make them think we're rushing it because people over rotate. Fuck me.
Alright, be quiet over there, y'all.
They push us at doors.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
There's another one A long.
Chat. Yeah, Todd, once they were seen at B, we just don't need to keep pushing A. Or, sorry, once they were seen at A, we don't need to keep pushing B. Okay. Because dying is, like, really bad. There. We save, I think.
Yeah, I think we...
Yeah, I think it's like you save if you get the plant, but I think we'll have enough. Maybe. Let's try B rush. Run at B.
He was on the crate last time.
One car. That car. This one. Okay, and he's just playing fucking tunnels and yeah, this guy loves playing fucking tunnels. Just hold tunnels.
And he bought?
No, he picked this up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if
Wait.
tunnels were the bomb site, this guy would be amazing. Alright, we're buying. I'm gonna smoke Xbox, and we can do an A split. So 2 cat, 3 long, maybe.
Okay. I'll go long. I'm gonna drop the bomb right here.
Killed one on long.
One be around the corner on
Oh,
long.
they're rotating.
Bring the bomb cat. I missed my Xbox smoke apparently. But the smoke was still used. Pointing for cat. 10 each.
Good round.
Can't believe that last shot was a headshot.
Let's do the same thing. That seemed to be pretty good. I'll just not miss my Xbox smoke this time. I got a kill from it because he pushed through the smoke. wouldn't have happened if it were an Xbox smoke. I'll flash over for you.
They just push doors.
Which means we can go cat.
What the fuck? Okay, he's. I don't know the call out.
Yeah. Oh, you had bomb. Shit. One cat. What the fuck? Oh, just a panic. Okay. Yeah, let's fake it. So I'll do the smoke. I'll do some shit on A. Let's have 3 people go B.
I think I heard him rotate off.
It was not mid. Someone flashed the shit out of Mason.
That's probably me.
Yeah, Tom, you flashed us.
Damn. GG. Unfortunate.
We were basically playing with 4 people.
It's tough. It was tough. Damn, yeah. Our blue guy got 2 kills. That only got 5 too.
Yeah, I didn't do great. Heard you got the dreams and nightmares case. Are
I
you gonna
did.
open it?
No. Yeah, I think it's very swingy because you're very like, you just do the aim duel every, like so often. So some games it's like you just get a crazy number of kills. It's like high variance play, you know.
What's the ing duel? What are you talking
You
about?
just do aim duels. You just do like ego
Oh,
checks
aim
and
duel.
yeah.
I see.
Yeah. You don't use much utility. You don't hold many
No.
angles. You push a lot when you don't need to.
Whew. All right, GG's, y'all.
Yeah.
GG's.
I'm gonna stick in the hangout and clean some more, I guess.
Actually, yeah,
Oh, it's almost 11.
kind of tempted to stay up a little longer. Maybe I'll practice some more Street Fighter bullshit.
Wait, do you want to play one more game?
I don't really want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just like it's not even that I don't want to. It's like it's too much of a time commitment. Even though I'm
Yeah.
probably going to stay up later than that anyway. I just don't want to commit to it.
All right, word.
Plus the lock.
Whoa! He's crazy! Bite.
I'm gonna take some freaking NyQuil.
Bite.
I'm gonna sleep a ton tonight.
Nice.
Double kick for the crit. Another curse? What the fuck? Double kick. Crit. Double kick.
Actually, I'm just gonna make myself go to bed. I gotta. I don't want to not
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
make myself go to bed.
make myself do it. I don't want to be tired. I hate being tired. Fight it.
Curse? Are you insane? You are plus 6/6. Double kick. Are you fucking kidding me? After all that, you did 9 damage, bro. Are you? I'm like, we waited for that. That was the +6/6 return. Arcanine, level 26. Intimidate. Makes me +2/+3 for attack and defense. Sunny Day still out. Could mean that the fire moves are more effective. Double kick should do a lot of damage, perhaps kill. Overheat will do 83 damage, but I'll live. Never mind, my math was wrong. Fuck!
Oh.
You watching the Woodlock?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Wait! He's electric. Fuck! All right. Sun is down. Ice Psychic.
You know what's something I find like weird?
mm.
When people are like talk about judging someone, like you shouldn't judge someone for like
Yeah.
you're bad for judging someone if etc. And like, do they colloquially mean like judge them badly or I don't?
I think it's
Yeah.
I think there's like a particular like you are at least my first thought is it's like passing judgment on things that are kind of not very apt to do so like being like, oh, you like that movie, you know, that sort of thing.
It's alright.
I see.
It's kind of like you're judging things that are kind of not all that
Representative of the person.
yeah.
I think when someone says "don't judge me" about something, it just means like don't think about them negatively because of that thing.
Actually just a fool's errand because
I mean, yeah, don't judge me, but like, I guess like if someone says like, if you judge me for, I don't know, going to therapy, then you're a bad person.
Yeah.
But like, I'm kind of like, I feel like, I guess, I feel like I'm constantly judging everything everyone does.
Yeah, maybe judge is a bad word for it. It's more
yeah, it's just it's just an expression. Yeah, it just means like think negatively.
It doesn't mean like don't assess my character based on my actions. It means like
don't perceive what I'm doing.
Are you saying yeah? Are you saying it doesn't mean don't assess my character?
No, yeah. What they're saying is don't like let any of your brain's neurons go off. Like when about this thing, like don't even like remember it or know that I did it. Don't perceive it whatsoever. That's what they mean when they judge.
You can perceive it, you just can't let that perception influence any thought about me or anyone you know.
Yeah, you basically like cut off the like connection between your senses and your neurons in your brain.
Yeah. Do that for this this thing real quick.
Yeah.
Where I've only killed one of his Pokemon successfully.
It's a bad expression.
And he still has 3 Pokemon left. The good news
It's like it's like not the best one. But it does convey an idea in a shorter way, maybe.
I feel like that because the term judgmental feels pretty right, like
that's an expression too. It's the exact same thing. It's like
you're being so judgmental.
Or if you are generally a judgmental person.
Judgmental means, I guess, is a shorthand for like negatively
judge people.
Not just you judge people, because that applies to everyone if you're using judge in the literal
Other
sense.
concerning the use of judge.
Yeah, like
having or displaying an excessively critical point of view.
Yeah. It's the excess, I think, that is.
And then, if I switch it
I mean, would
it is
you say
highly
you're
likely that he
judgmental?
continues to use fire type moves.
I think I am more so than some people. I think you are a lot.
I will use sand attack.
A decent
To
amount.
hopefully reduce his
You
accuracy
really like
the same way he's trying to reduce my accuracy. Then I will use sand
you know,
I
a ground
making
I
that is 4x
connections
effective.
to like weird things
Motherfucker use extreme speed, that's bad for me.
in ways that I think are excessive.
This will deal
yeah. The thing is, this says having her display an excessively critical point of view.
and lead me to my next opponent.
Like,
Like
I don't know. I think I view you as a very, very critical person, and that's not like a bad thing at all.
Okay,
I feel like the word judgmental has really negative connotations.
I think
It
overly is
literally
the
does.
important thing
It's judgmental. I've never heard it in a positive light. It's
there.
like
But
not
also
positive.
critical, I think you're like that's a word that itself has like kind of more.
Yeah, critical has some like is mostly negative, but I feel like you can be critical
it
in
varies.
a kind of neutral way.
Because there's critical thinking, and then there's like
Yeah.
being critical of someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I feel like you're very like, I am critical of people. Like probably more so than most people I know. Do you criticize people?
Hmm.
You don't. You don't.
But I would say it's not in excess, right? Like usually it's like this is a thing that is like has merit if you think about it, right? It's actually like a
Oh, I see. So, so you believe that judgmental means judge like criticizing people when there's not grounds for that criticism.
yeah. I would say if somebody said like, hey, don't judge me, but I'm a neo-Nazi, I'd say for judging them, you would not be being judgmental. You would just be, you know, being human, right?
I
If
feel
you
like
have a
that's kind of
valid
like
criticism, then I don't think that's judgmental. I think that's just being like, I don't know,
Okay.
proper.
I feel like that's also a hard sell for a use of judgmental. Like I think usually when people say like don't judge me about this thing, it's not usually that like inherently morally fucked up like that.
Right, but what Todd's saying is that I judge people in a way that is, and I'm saying
I'd
that the
say
judgment I pass is generally this
I mean,
sort
yeah,
of
I
thing.
guess you're saying like, oh, I'm not judgmental even though I'm like more outwardly critical than anyone you've ever met. I'm not judgmental because that criticism is not baseless and is correct, or at least not baseless. Is what you're saying, I think?
I don't know about baseless being the right thing, because like if I'm saying like I don't know, you played with Barbies growing up, so you're probably really lame. Like to me that's judgmental. It's just like, you know, it's like, but if it's like, hey, you know, don't think critically at all about anything, then I'm like, to me that's a pretty reasonable, I guess you could say, judgment to pass, but is one that I wouldn't consider to be like excessively judgmental, or would label me as a judgmental person for criticizing.
I guess, yeah, and that, well, so yeah, it's the excessiveness, and the excess is in the like, I guess that's not excessive because why?
I would say because it is, I'm not sure, but I think we're all in agreement on at least that point, right? The Nazi thing is like, I either you're saying everybody is judgmental for doing this, and it's, you have to be, and then you're watering down the word to mean nothing, or it is not judgmental to say that you would judge somebody for being a neo-Nazi.
Okay, no. So sorry, what?
Isn't the definition of judgmental to be overly critical, and that's like mostly subjective, but you're not being overly critical by thinking it's bad for someone to be a Nazi. So I don't know if that.
Yeah, I guess like this is where the subjectiveness comes in.
It's a bit
like, this
subjective.
excessive, this like that thing. I guess I'm like in general the word judge, like don't judge me for this.
I think that's shorthand for that. You can almost think of that as being shorthand for don't be judgmental about this, which means don't be overly critical about this thing.
I also think the request doesn't. Let's see. It is a bit different to say don't be judgmental versus, because you can say don't be judgmental about this, but I am a neo-Nazi, and it's like what they are meaning there is not don't be judgmental. They're meaning don't pass judgment in the actual sense of the word judgment based on this. The colloquial sense of the word judgment is more about excess, but like this wouldn't be excess. So they aren't asking you to not do anything. They are asking you to not pass the literal kind of judgment.
Like don't say anything?
No. To not judge. So there are two senses of the word judge, I think, here. There is judge in like the literal, like you are just making some kind of judgment on the person's character based on this action or quality.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's being judgmental, which is kind of being overly passing excessive judgment. And so when somebody says don't judge me, they are using the literal just judgment, not judgmental, the excess. Okay. It's a bigger ask. It's a bigger request, you could say.
That makes sense. Wait, I gotta take my garbage out. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
And of course, trap. Oh shit! And of course, Irwin, which I am devastated about as well. This is all very devastating to me, and leads our total ban counter to 45. But it doesn't mean we can't add some new friends to the team. Let's get Haunter back in here. Let's get Butterfree back in here. Let's get the Cole Mightyana back in. I'm thinking we throw in a little bit of maybe Swinub. And hey, why not? Let me get everybody up to right levels, which is 28. So why not will evolve into Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. We do want to add Mirror Coat. It is better than Charm. It is better than Charm. We do want to add Safeguard over Splash. Destiny Bond is a YOLO move. I kind of want to throw it over Safeguard, actually, yeah. Then we got our Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet learns no new moves. What is your favorite Pokemon you own? Currently, my favorite Pokemon is, I think, my Butterfree. But the way I'm playing, probably the next one. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Kurt, you're saying that when people say don't judge me, they're not saying don't be judgmental. They're saying Something else.
One sec.
Let's get
Holy shit.
Let's get Butterfree up to snuff.
Kurt's going on a water slide or something.
Whirlwind is not so appealing. Gust is appealing. Probably more valuable to get rid of poison powder and add Gust. And with that, we're 4 gyms in, halfway through the game, and we can pick it up next time. I'll probably be live to stream tomorrow if I do stream tomorrow around noon. I'll probably stream noon to 3 before the yard if I do go live. I would like to get a few hours of Ludlock out of the way.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, so
So that's going to be my game
Uh,
tomorrow.
Right, yeah. When somebody says don't judge me for this, yes, they are not directly saying Joe be judgmental about this, although I think passing judgment is being judgmental is kind of a subset of passing judgment, I guess.
mhm.
But yeah, they are asking a bigger ask, which is don't be judgmental, or don't judge this generally.
Like, don't pass judgment.
Yeah, but it's kind of a I feel like it's a bit it's not that broad. It's like don't pass negative judgment, or don't like, you know, think too much of this. Like a way that I would say I'm judgmental is like, you know, like something that I'd say is not really accurate necessarily. It'll be like, if somebody says, for instance, they really like an Adam Sandler movie, I'm gonna be like, you might just not have a very good sense of humor. But I think Sammy can be quite funny, and Sammy can also like Adam Sandler movies. Like, I think it's not mutually exclusive. I can think, like, yeah, you have very poor taste in some regards, but, you know, it's the way that I would read that if I don't know as much about the person, I think goes over less well, and that's me being judgmental. Think.
Hmm.
At least my first thought. I haven't thought about this
Yeah, I
much.
mean, I just like never know what to think when people are like, don't judge me for this. I'm always like, first off, if it's a bad thing, I'm going like it's like I can't control it.
Right, yeah.
I can't control what I think about.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't know.
I think it might be like less of like controlling how you think. It's more like maybe it's like don't say anything about it.
That's
Which
like,
yeah. Don't like make fun of me for doing this.
Oh, interesting. I feel like it's not that. I feel like it's like they actually want the impression of themselves preserved. They don't just want to not hear about it.
Magically.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is,
Yeah.
I will say don't judge me for something, but I'll never. It's when
What do you
I
mean by
say it. What
Yeah.
I mean is, I am aware of how this looks.
Right, yeah.
That is what I mean.
Yeah, maybe that's probably mostly what
That's
the expression.
probably what a lot of people mean, yeah.
But well, I guess I thought about it because, well, okay, so Mason, and Kurt already has most of this context, but I've been relapsing a bit, and I've been I've been bad. I've been looking at Monica's Instagram, but the thing is that I kind of did it once for the first time in months.
Yeah.
And it kind of made me feel a little better
Sammy.
because
Sammy?
so I'll give you some context. Basically I was swiping on an app, Bumble, and I see Monica, right?
Mhm.
And I actually have this. I'm like, whoa, and I look at Monica's.
This will be in
Um,
the
I look at Monica's
next
profile,
sleeping bag.
and it just says a bunch about. It says like, um, a bunch about some like queer BPD support group that she's started.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that before.
Oh yeah, maybe we did talk
I'm
about
there
this.
for it.
Okay, yeah. So
Is that
you
it?
know, well, no. So basically, there was that. Um, and it was, and I think I probably told you about like how it felt to see and how I was like, wow, like, this is one of those things where I would have been like, I would have been kind of like, oh, I don't really know if this makes sense for you to do. I think
Yeah.
starting this whole support group when really, and honestly, it's like my mom has done the same thing. My mom, like, there was a time where it was like, my mom was like, I just need to like, I'm like starting like this like charity. I want to help people. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Mom, like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have any income or job or money. Like, this isn't like the position to be in to do anything like this. It doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah.
Um, and I'm not saying it's really coming from a place of being manipulative. I don't know. But it's one of those things where it's like this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And my mom would be like, "Oh, I want to like start a business," and like, Mom, you don't have any experience to start a business, or you don't have any experience to start a nonprofit or something. It's like, and you just don't really know how the world works or how to do those things, and that's kind of is represented by the fact that you're just like, I'm gonna do this because it's like, well, if you actually knew what it entailed, you'd probably be less likely to do it. I don't know,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking when you said that Monica was trying to organize like something like that. I was like
yeah,
kind of skeptical.
yeah, it's like, yo, I'm not trying to just like, be like, oh, yeah, right, or like be a naysayer. I'm just like, I don't think you necessarily have the experience or really understand this. I don't think you understand the scope of this. I don't understand the scope of it, but I don't think you necessarily understand the scope of it. So it's not, that's kind of step zero is scoping out the thing.
Yeah.
Um. So. Okay, yeah. So basically um that was that. And it was like, okay. And then um and then I was like, well, I don't know what her like I don't know why she right swiped me, but it's possible that she was just trying to like get the word out on this thing or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I looked at her hinge, and in her hinge it said like, believe it or not, that was the prompt, and it was like, I'm in a monogamous relationship, and the only reason I'm on here is to tell people about my queer BPD support group or whatever. And it's like, okay, cool. That makes sense why I got right swiped, even though it's like possible that she did just right swipe me. It's not that Monica is on Bumble just looking for people to date and right swiped me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're right swiping everyone because you want to get the word out for this nonprofit you're starting. Okay. Okay, so those are like kind of some thoughts, and I was like, damn, this seems pretty out there. This whole like, oh, I gotta start this nonprofit. I'm gonna start it. I started, and then not
It
even saying like
does.
not even saying like I'm going to start it, but just saying like I started this. I run a nonprofit. Like I started this nonprofit, like stuff like that, which is like interesting. It sounds like you're like sticking the flag in the moon before you've like made it, before you even
Yeah.
left Earth. So I don't know if that's an expression.
It sounded like one.
Yeah, but I I just made it up. Kurt, have you heard of that? I feel like it makes sense.
It doesn't at all make sense.
Oh,
You can't stick the flag into something that you are not at.
yeah.
But it sounded real though, for
It
sure.
sounds like you're trying to stick. That makes sense.
Or
Sounds like you're trying to stick the flag into the moon when you haven't even left Earth.
I think, or I
Like,
think,
yo, you're trying to declare victory on this thing that.
yeah, I think in this
you haven't
particular
even started.
context, it's that
It's like so close to being a real expression, but like if you think about it for 2 seconds, it like completely doesn't make sense. It's really funny.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So basically, that was, I looked at her Instagram and she posted about it, the stuff. And it was definitely one of those things where I was like, damn, I'm like, oh, I'm glad I'm not dealing with this. I'm glad I'm not like dealing with, this person, and it would have been bad because I would have been very lovingly, caringly like, yo, I think actually like it makes sense for you to be doing other stuff with your time and energy.
Yeah.
This seems really not great and all that. And yeah, so yesterday I like look at her Instagram and she's like just in a psych ward.
Oh my
And
god.
it's like, yeah, y'all, I'm having like a manic episode. I'm
Wow.
good. And then like had a bunch of posts casually talking about it. And that's where this conversation started. Kurt, are you listening to this too? Kurt, are you here? No? Oh.
Or
Yeah,
don't.
I'm here.
Okay.
I was AFK, but had my headset on, but I couldn't access my keyboard.
Okay. But yeah, so then yeah, she said like, yeah, I'm in the psych ward. Here's the deal, and was like showing people her room and stuff, and it's like I spent over a month in one of these last year, stuff like that. And then she was like, also, if you judge me for being in a psych ward, you're a bad person. And that's
That's so weird.
where I thought of the thing. So I'm just like,
Hmm.
I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like, well, I don't think someone's a bad person for going into a psych ward at all. I think that's great. I just also, it's like, I will judge someone in the sense that I'm like, whoa, like if I was considering dating someone, for example, and they were like, I spent a bunch of time recently in a psych ward, I would probably think like, whoa, okay, that's great. I hope that's super helpful. But also, I'm not trying to like deal with the psych ward situation.
Yeah, it's like someone's not doing very well mentally, and that's gonna be a huge, like.
Yeah, it's
like,
just like not what I'm
thing.
going for. And it
Yeah.
used to be something I'm going for, and now I'm just like, or not. No, it used to be something I was more like open to.
Yeah.
And now I'm less open to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Basically, that's the story
Yeah.
there. But
It's great that
anyway,
you don't have to deal with that.
I know. That's the thing is, so I've been like relapsing by looking at her stories, and I've been like, wait a minute, like this is actually making me feel, because like it's obviously it was like, yeah, getting out of that relationship was like the right call. No one's like gonna say it wasn't, but I'm just like, oh yeah, like that shit, that like I would like I'm just doing so much stuff with my time, all these projects I'm working on, gaming. I'm like getting
Gaming.
shit done. I'm getting
Yeah.
good. And yeah, it's just like, wait a minute. The amount of this that I would be doing would be so much less if I was in a relationship with someone who's like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically I'm like, damn, I gotta keep up this relapsing thing. Not really, but and also it's like I'm not happy to see it or anything. It's just like affirming in my
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
Like, oh yes,
Yeah.
like it's very
Classic.
clear to me that my
Mhm.
life is better now than if it would have been.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
time.
And like that, that's been a thing, but it's still very clear, and a reminder is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy to think of like, oh, here are things about that relationship that I miss. It's also like, it's just like the last time I fell in love was like 2 and some change years ago at this point. And I'm like,
Mhm.
doesn't happen too often.
Yeah.
Before that was like, 2017 or something. It don't be happening too much.
Hey, totally unrelated, but there was this thought that I had, um, that I'm interested in some takes on, which is
Let's hear the thought.
it's about like
I got some takes.
some takes. It's about like how we like I guess past judgment, or specifically about like drunkenness and what like qualities of you are different. So for instance, um like you can
Yeah, I see what you're
understand
getting at.
you can understand people like really not understanding themselves in a lot of ways when they're drunk, and that coming out a lot. Like you could have somebody be like, I'm like such an extrovert, like, and when they're actually like extremely introverted, or some
Mhm.
other way. And you could just be like, oh yeah, that's like the alcohol talking, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
But there are other properties that we wouldn't say that. We'd say like, if you do this while you're drunk, this is actually like, there's something like, there's a problem that's deeply rooted here that is just coming out when you're drunk. So like if somebody was overtly racist when they were drunk, we wouldn't say that's the alcohol talking. We'd be like, you have some like fucked up actual beliefs, and that's just coming out while
Oh.
you're drunk, you know? And I'm wondering
Yeah, the
like,
alcohol is like just removing the inhibition.
right. So I guess like what is making us like determine that that's the case for, racist beliefs, and it's not the case for like other things that people would say.
Are there other things that people tend to laugh off and not see as a problem that are bad things?
I
Because
mean,
like being extroverted is not inherently bad.
yeah, but let me think. Uh, I mean, yeah, I think if you just thought you were really bad at something, when you were drunk,
So if
you
you
could say
say,
like, I'm
"Oh,
shit at
I'm
this thing.
really,"
I mean, or yeah, I mean, you could just be raw self-deprecating when you're drunk. Um,
if you're really self-deprecating, I don't think people would just be like, "Aha, yeah, buddy, that's the alcohol talking."
it very well could. I think there are scenarios where it definitely would. I think like there are
Huh.
times that I've seen Sammy just go on a fucking kick of like a bunch of like really negative shit that is outside of literally this one drunk instance, never been or will be a problem in the future. And it's like, yeah, that's the alcohol. I'm not saying you're laughing it off. I'm saying this is a product of the alcohol.
Yeah.
Like stuff that's just straight up not true.
Oh, like this is a product 100% of the alcohol.
Yes, yeah. I don't think that there's some deeply seated actual belief that this is being based on. I think this is, maybe
Mm.
oh my god. Hold on, give me a sec. Sammy's eavesdropping on me and now I need to correct how she misheard.
I wonder if Sammy's like, "No, that wasn't nothing." And my theory of, yeah, if it's a good thing, people are chill. If it's a bad thing, people will assume it's some part of you that,
Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, what do you think of that?
Are you asking me what I think of it?
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think the thing is, it's like I feel like I don't have a clear like vision of what it looks like to be like, oh yeah, that was 100% the alcohol. Like this thing that was not good is 100%
I guess
from
why
the
does
ingredient.
it? I mean, that's the first thing is, are you suggesting that the distinction is we think that bad things that come out when people are drinking are a deeply rooted part of them, and things that are not bad are just the alcohol? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I don't understand your point, even if what you're saying is
That's
like,
not even what my point. I'm not. Basically, I'm suggesting that as a let's rule this out by coming up. I was like, because you're like, what is the criteria? And I'm like, all right, well, you've given me two examples. Here was a bad thing that we said is
yeah,
deeply rooted problems. Here's a good thing that we say is like, haha, or not a good thing, but a not bad thing. Being extroverted. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. And that's like, oh, that's the alcohol. Like, we will attribute that to the alcohol. The other thing, we will maybe attribute you talking about it to the alcohol. But, So I guess what I'm saying is, what you were saying is, what is the criteria? And I'm saying, could it be this?
right,
And I
yeah,
guess your
yeah.
response is no, because I've seen someone be really, really awful or like self-deprecating or something, and these thoughts are not actually representative at all of how they actually
Well, I mean that's
view
not
themselves.
right, no, because I wasn't answering the question of could it be this. I was answering the question of, is there another example of a bad thing that you would say is attributed to the alcohol? The question of could it be this, I would say I see no valid. I don't really see the line of thinking that would make me think that that's the case. Like to say that it's just because the examples, one happens to be bad and one happens to be innocuous, is that's just kind of a product of the example. But like nothing about it being bad to me suggests that it should be more inherent to the actual person and not part of the alcohol.
Yeah, but I feel like just coming up with more examples could help us find a pattern.
I see.
Is like basically what I was trying to do. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, what's a clear thing that separates these two examples? One bad, one not bad. Okay, so I wonder if we can come up with an example. So currently, everything that's bad, we say this seems like a deeply rooted problem. Everything that's not bad, we say, you know, oh, that's the alcohol doing its work or
Yeah,
whatever,
but I mean
right?
the thing is you could.
So then it's like, let's come up with some examples. Maybe let's come up with something bad that we say, oh, it's the alcohol doing
But
its thing.
like the only reason to consider badness would be if it's some kind of plausible explanation. Like, like you could come up with
Oh, so you're just
arbitrary.
saying out the gate, like, it's not even plausible. There's no shot.
I'm saying we could say the same thing about like, I don't know, if the statement starts with a vowel or something, right? Like you could come up with some
Yeah.
arbitrary distinction between the two. And I'm like, that just seems like a weird way to investigate it to me, unless there's some reason
Okay.
that you think, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I mean, I it's pretty. I'd say it's more realistic that it's good things or not bad things dot 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 bad things dot 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 versus the vowel one. Like the vowel one definitely seems more out of nowhere, and like this could not be what it is. I don't know. Like it doesn't seem that far fetched to me.
Right, yeah. But, in response to me saying, is there any kind of like plausible reason that this would be a thing? You were like, well, I'm just suggesting it as like just because these two things have this difference, and I'm like, well, that's true of any difference
Oh
between
yeah,
these two
yeah.
things.
And then
So I was addressing
well yeah,
that.
but it's more like I could. So I think the order my brain was going was to go, okay, this is a pattern that currently matches these two things. If I can't come up with any that doesn't fit this pattern, then maybe I'll investigate, is this pattern a thing? But if it's like, if I can come up with a counter example, like I'm not gonna think, is this it? Is this it? If I could just come up with a counter example. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. It just, yeah. To me, because yeah. If it to me feels a little backwards because if it feels like you first must consider that there's some kind of merit to this idea, then you start coming up with a counterexample.
I mean, considering that, I mean, it's intuition. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to put into words why there's merit to this idea if I could have just in 5 seconds come up with a counterexample or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I were you, I maybe would have been able to.
Yeah,
Because apparently you have maybe more intuition around this because you've been around people who, I guess, yeah, are really like self-deprecating, and you truly believe that that is not, has no representation of how they actually think or feel outside of being really drunk.
yeah.
But I'm still like, I haven't had this experience, and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know why self-deprecation while drunk wouldn't be an example of like that's just a part of you that's coming out when you're drunk, and it's not just because.
That's the thing. That's what Kurt's saying. Is like, oh no, there was a person who was really self-deprecating while drunk, and it was totally, that wasn't just something coming out. That was just the alcohol. And I'm like,
I don't really believe that.
Well, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. So, and Kurt seems to believe that it's 100% true, and so can use it as a counterexample here. But I'm just like, I don't.
I mean,
I don't know, like,
I've personally experienced just thinking way more negatively while drunk. To me, this is a very relatable thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's not for y'all. And that this is actually a deeply rooted depression or something, but
well, what makes you think that it's not? Just because like it never happens when you're not drunk?
Yeah, because I'm like the most optimistic and happy human being I've ever met.
Yeah. But I guess like I
say,
don't know if that necessarily means that. I don't know if like the fact that it never happens when you're sober disproves that whole fact.
Well, I guess okay. So I guess we're deviating from the prompt here because I'm not talking about things that like there is no part of you that is a part of this in reality. I'm talking about you know, I started by saying the way we pass judgment or ascribe blame or like the way we think of like is this part of the actual person that is coming out from alcohol, or is this like alcohol that is distorting the way they are enough to where this is not really part of them?
Right.
And like how we perceive that. And like with a racism example, I think it really does seem like there has to be some part of the actual person that is like awry here for this to have happened.
Yeah.
Whereas I think there's a slew of things. I mean, just to say generally, certain things people do, we say that's really not like the character of the person in really any way. They just, when they're drunk, they're just kind of very, this thing can be very different, or that time was very different.
Yeah. I think it's subjective and depends on like how the people know each other, maybe. Like if you, I don't know. Hard.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I feel like, I mean, one thing, like, I feel like, or there was this one person I knew who, like, his accent would come out a lot when he drank, his, like, kind of East Coast Italian accent.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
And, I mean, you know, and I knew this person in, like, a professional setting. He worked at Twitter. And so I wonder if it's like, you know, kind of like this is how he talks when he's around his house, or, you know, it's a non-professional sort of thing, and it's, you know, maybe closer to his true self, or at least how he, you know what I mean, like this kind of like business person and versus, you know, or like this professional Matthew and this like normal Matthew. And it's probably closer to normal Matthew. And so I'm kind of like, what? So yeah, and I do think like if someone's like, damn, I get really like self-deprecating on alcohol, then I mean it's weird because like yeah, I guess that could be. I don't know, like that. Yeah, that it could very well be like, oh yeah, that's just like the alcohol. Like you're saying right now, like this is something that I feel like is just the alcohol. If I'm not on alcohol, these are thoughts that never really cross my mind, literally ever, right?
Mhm.
And so I'm like, okay, yeah, that I buy it.
Really fast. What do you call it when talking about something and really you're just using like kind of a different use of definitions and you're saying, oh, that's just it's like a word for this that means I'm dying. I can't think of this word. Is semantic. Holy shit.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, semantic. I just could not think of that word.
Oh, like the difference between them is just semantics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so back to the original question. Like, wait, so when do we say that's the alcohol and when do we say there's something wrong? And the thing is, I think we honestly, maybe we do just like generally say that's the alcohol quite a bit, actually, right? People are like, yo, I was drunk when I did this thing, and that's supposed to like absolve you of the thing itself because you weren't in your normal state of mind or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But then like there are some things that we
So, I mean, there are some things that probably most people would. You know, the thing is, I feel like racism is an interesting example because there probably are a lot of people who are just feel like, he's like that when he gets drunk.
Yeah.
With racism, you know what I mean? Like you're saying, like, oh, at least you. I guess, yeah. I don't think we should say we. I think
yeah, sure.
that's what one of those things that like, yeah, it's.
So you disagree.
I guess I disagree. Yeah.
Interesting. So you think so
I
do you
think that kind of each person has their own set of things that they think is over the line, regardless of being drunk. Like some people would get cheated on and be like, oh, the person was really drunk, and they'd like really consider it as like and some people would get cheated on and be like, I don't give a fuck if you were drunk, like you cheated on me, and and some people like I would certainly be like, whoa, if someone's really racist when they but I think maybe Mikey or Jake Vaughn has maybe hung out with people who get really racist when they're fucking drunk. And they're probably just like, dude, shut up. And then they're probably kind of like, he's just like that when he's drunk because he's not like that. Normal. It's like I could very well see a story coming out of Mikey or Jake Vaughn's mouth talking about someone who does this, saying
Yes.
they are like this when they are drunk. And they
Right.
are not actually like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you're saying that you would like you don't or do you feel like there are qualities that exist that are like even though this only comes out when you're drunk, it is representative of some part of you
like
that is more
universally? Or no?
I'm saying wait, what universally?
I guess so. I'm confused about your original statement now, but I guess what I'm saying now is, okay, to answer what I think you're asking, are there things that I would say this is not representative of who they are as a person outside
No.
of just being drunk?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I'm saying so I gave the racism example. and you seem to be suggesting that you don't agree that this is different. Like I'm saying that there are some things people do when they're drunk that you would just say like that's just the alcohol talking. I'm saying there are other things that people can do, and even though they only do them when they're drunk, it's not just the alcohol talking. It is.
Yeah.
I interpret it as like this is part of the person that is coming out with the alcohol. And racism to me was the example that I gave. That if I understood you correctly, you don't agree that this would be an example of that.
Oh, I mean, to me, yes, it probably would.
Okay, so yeah, I'm talking about to us.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Sorry, I thought it was like a more like all-encompassing we type thing.
This example is not all-encompassing. So like the general idea of like what qualities make a person think this way. I am interested in both for what I do without realizing that I do it and what people do generally. But that this example needs to hold for everybody, no.
Okay. Yeah.
But I also need to go to bed.
Yeah.
So I just gotta remember this. I'm gonna just write this down. so
Write it down. Yeah, no, I definitely thought at the beginning when you were saying we, I thought it was like, what makes us do that? What makes us say this thing isn't okay and these things are okay? And to me, it's like, so I was just like literally like, oh, I feel like it's like a person by person thing.
But I think even that's fair. Like even that's, I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's generally, then of course it's gonna be person by person. That's true of everything. But yeah. But like there's.
But so I guess the question is then like, what is the like, what I guess are you asking me personally? What do you think you do?
I think that simplifies the conversation.
Yeah.
Based on the track you were trying to take with the general one.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
Because saying that it's person by person is just doesn't get you anywhere. I feel like.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it sounds like that was kind of what it was supposed to be out the gate. And I very much misinterpreted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think even if you're talking about it in that general sense, it's still like that's kind of a given. It's like what do we think is evil? And if you are speaking generally, yeah, it's person by person, but that's kind of granted. It's like, is the Holocaust bad? Do we think the Holocaust is bad? And even if you're saying that generally, it's like, well, yeah, I guess it's technically person by person. I guess everything is, but.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just gotta write this all down, or I mean, just write a bit of it down so I can remember the.
So crazy seeing people play Counter-Strike at like 800 by 600.
You cut out a bit there.
800 by 600, like they play on like tiny mode.
A lot of people do.
No, it's stretched res. It's actually extremely common. And in my opinion, extremely cringe.
I think it's really stupid. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Wait, why do people do it?
Because I'm pretty sure people do it because there is like some like pro players that are just some weird guy who's like been playing the game for so long and never changed the resolution and still plays CSGO
I think
at 800 by 600. Like it's just like specifically pro players do it probably.
Yeah, I think most pro players do, and the reason is because most pro players come from, Source and all that stuff. When
Yeah.
Source first came out, you couldn't change the resolution if I recall correctly. I read into the history of this for a bit. And so when you got a widescreen monitor, it was just stretched. Like that was just how you had to play it. And so people got really
Yeah.
used to that, and so people just keep stretched res. But because so many pros use stretch res, there came this idea that there is a competitive advantage from stretch reg, and you will see that a lot. A lot of people will say that there is a competitive advantage for
Yeah.
stretched res. And by all research I've done, there is not. And just intuitively, why would there
It just
be?
doesn't make sense. There's literally less information on you.
Yeah. There's literally less information on the screen. Everything just
Objectively.
looks wide.
Everything looks wide.
It just looks
Not
terrible.
only does it look wide, but there are less pixels.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
It's very weird. It's very bizarre.
It's just like people just don't. It's a meme.
When they like stream for like tournament, is it on stretch res?
No, because you're watching the spectator.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
But if it
that's
ever cuts to
wild.
their monitor, it will. Or if you ever
Yeah.
watch simple stream, it'll be stretch res.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people stream. I think even Tarek plays stretch res maybe. And it just looks like shit. I hate it. And like it's to the point where like people want stretch res in other games. I
So dumb.
think that might have been one of the things that Fortnite removed. Because it just looks so shitty. Like it's just, especially like, obviously Fortnite doesn't care about competitive integrity, except insofar as the the esports, so to speak, are advertising the game. And so advertising the game with stretch res is obviously just a worse advertisement because it just looks like shit.
Honestly, I don't even like this. I don't even. It doesn't even look like that to me. Like it looks kind of like whatever. It almost reminds me of like Counter-Strike 1.6 in a way. It looks kind of like it's like by normal standards it looks shitty, but my problem is only like the fact that it's competitively worse.
Yeah, and people think it's competitively better.
People think it's better. If it was even like 1% better, I probably would consider it doing it. But it's literally zero. It's negative 20% better. Worse.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt it makes, if all the best players are using it, I doubt it is that big of a negative effect,
It's probably not that bad.
No, yeah. I mean, though, similar things could be said about using boxes in Melee or using hitboxes in fighting games, or like where these things are just objectively better and it's by a decent margin. But all the best players just happen to not do that because that's what they've been doing.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that said, yeah, they do just have less information. They can't see. They have they don't have as wide of a field of view. So that is just worse. But as for how much worse?
Oh, it's a lower field of view too.
Less pixels.
Well, because if you think about it, if you're stretching everything in the wide dimension, then your screen isn't gonna have as much on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wonder if you're like completely like mostly across the map from someone and you like shoot them and they die and their gun falls off of them. If it's far enough away so that you just wouldn't, on a low res, you wouldn't be able to tell even what gun they dropped. Whereas on a higher res, you would be able to tell what gun they dropped. You'd have a little bit more pixels to see. That's just like a very specific but direct example. Like you just
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess if it's stretched,
you
then the
wouldn't see that little
pixels are
tiny
bigger, right?
the pixels are bigger.
Yeah.
Polygons are rasterized to your screen, pixel by pixel, and they're less pixel. See.
Mm-hmm. That's so an interesting one that's like this is just competitively more advantageous is playing in lower like visual and graphic settings. And that I actually don't do. Like I play on like high quality textures and shit.
Yeah, I
Oh, why
suppose
is
it could
that
be.
competitive advantage?
'Cause you get a higher frame rate and
Um,
you
other than that,
other than that it's generally more there's less like details to get lost in. It's like more
Yeah, maybe more
visually
readable,
clear.
maybe.
Yeah, more readable. And like it varies game by game, but in a lot of games it's by a lot. Tarek, for instance, plays on low settings in Valorant, and I'm like, this game looks like shit. I literally dislike watching his stream for that reason alone. It just looks terrible to me. um, so like I'm a bit of a stickler for that, more so than some. I'm like, you obviously have an extremely good monitor, but the reason you're doing it is because it's competitively better to do. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But as a viewer, it just looks really bad. StarCraft is another game, StarCraft 2, where it's like way more readable, way easier to see shit in a game where shit is like literally cloaked, invisible. So it's a pretty important advantage to have. But it's still like it just sucks to play on. It just
yeah,
looks so
you'd
bad.
think the developers would want it to not be the case.
Yes.
You think they'd want it to be like, all right, the better the graphics, the
Yeah.
more competitive edge.
Yeah, but there's not really a way to
And
do that, I don't think.
I don't know. I mean, couldn't you just artificially be like, if their settings are like this, display cloaking
Well, also you probably wouldn't want that
a
because
certain way?
it would make it so there's probably it probably wouldn't be good to make it so you have to have a good computer to
Yeah.
be
Pay to win
competitive.
obviously is not really
Pay to win.
ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Valorant, like the smokes, especially like Viper's wall and Phoenix's wall and stuff, like the tops of them, the way the fire comes off and stuff is like way more simple in lower res, and it's just like there are little effects that can literally like block important pieces of information. And it's like, that's not good.
Seems like bad design for the
Yes.
game.
Yeah, it is. All right, I definitely gotta go to bed. Have a good night.
I'm gonna get freaking ready for bed too.